In this video, we're going to be chatting about 3 important things that I think first-time home buyers should understand when going into their first home buying experience. Okay, so number 1, this home may not be your forever home. We're not there yet, especially with first-time home buyers and how difficult our economy can be in general. Sometimes just getting in the market is the first step, and then think about building from there. So there can be so much pressure to be like, man, I'm spending all this money. It's got to be epic. But you got to build towards that. So really being realistic with what your budget is, really don't going over what you qualify for, what you can afford. What can you get now? That's the best there is. Your agent will help you find that great deal, help you understand and put things in perspective. But really just view it as a stepping stone, that you're working towards building an investment, building equity, building towards your forever home, okay? So a little bit more removal of that pressure to find this epic home, one step at a time. Okay, so the second thing to think about, sometimes, especially when price point is an issue, is that you have to think about the 3 main factors that sort of go into the homes. You have the price, you have the location, and then you have the condition of the home. Sometimes if you are struggling to find everything that you want, because right off the bat, you'll have that discussion with your agent and your lender, like, okay, this is the price point we're going for. These are really the areas I really want to be in. And this is really the condition. Like, I don't want to have to fix up a house or anything like that. But if you're searching and you're hitting a wall and you're not getting the home you want, you're going to have a discussion with your agent about which one of these are you willing to sacrifice a little bit for. Maybe you're going to add 10 minutes to your commute a day so that you can get like the house that's just gorgeous, right? So having that discussion and be willing to be flexible and willing to compromise a little bit in order to, again, get in the market. And after a couple years or whatever your timeline is, you'll be able to just keep improving the quality of the home that you want. Okay, number 3, quick thing on just contracts in general and representation. There's been a lot of legal things that have happened over the last year. And so things are a little bit different than maybe what your parents have told you or what you have heard. So you do need documentation before you're allowed to see a house. The only time that you can go into a home without any representation is going to be for open houses. So it's a great time to go check out as many open houses as you want. I already recommend connecting with an agent as soon as possible, one that you trust and that can help you through the process. But just keep in mind, there's a couple different things. So there is an RE5, which is a documentation that's not a contract, that just helps you get in the door. So not all agents are even going to be willing to do this. This can be really great if, let's say, you met someone on like an agent online really quick and you haven't even met them. There's no trust built, not even a conversation. Maybe there's a time crunch. This has happened to me before. And you just want to kind of connect at that house. Some agents will allow that 1 or 2 times, maybe. Again, talk to the agent. It's not ideal. It'd be hard pressed to find an agent that would just continually not be represented and show you a bunch of houses, to be honest, but it might work for a couple of times. Just know that you don't have to feel pressured right off the bat to jump into a representation if you just need a little bit more time. The second thing that I think is more common is a contract, but you can do it per property. So this has happened to me in the past. I don't do this very often, but there was someone who wanted to see a home that I had procured, and the buyer said that they had already had a contract per property with someone else, and this was the only way that they could really do it. So I said, okay, we will do it, which means that if you do want to purchase this house at this address, I am your agent, but outside of that, you are free range to go wherever you want. So that's another option. And then the third one, which honestly, this one is just the easiest. You're not having to fill out paperwork per contract. Like, you're in that relationship that you're building and you're just ready to rock. That's going to be your good old representation agreement where you really definitely hash out the commission. That's always negotiable. Just jump right in. So especially if you're, let's say, 3 to 6 months out, I would just go straight for that. If you've already done your research, you already know the areas, you've done the open houses, and you're just ready to go, just get the representation agreement. You know, those other 2 forms are going to be kind of more one-off, unique situations, but just know you have options. Okay, so I hope these 3 things help. For those of you who don't know yet, my name is Sarah. I am a real estate agent here in the Treasure Valley area, and I absolutely love educating people and helping them through the process. So I look forward to hopping on a quick call and getting to know you and helping you with just the next steps. All right, take care.